guys, so it is cold and I just got back from London. It's cold up here. I'm not used to the Midlands yet, but yeah, I just got back, hence the, let's just go to the mirror. Yeah, I got this now, but hence the whole shaboom. So yeah, cold. So today's my first day of semester one. Well, first day of semesters one schedule. Apparently semester one officially starts next week. Okay. Like, okay then. Anyway, so I'm at the house. I was planning on originally going straight to the library and like doing work, and because my class was meant to be, well, I thought it was meant to be at 1 till 3, and then I was meant to have a 2-hour gap and then do a 5 till 7. Then so much confusion because two sources were saying, like, off our calendar app was saying one thing, the schedule that we were given by admin, because the calendar app isn't great, said one thing, and then the teacher's schedule said another thing, and it's just like, yeah. So in the end, teacher saved the day and told us, no, actually it's at 3 till 5. So I was like, there's not that there's no point me sitting in the library because I do have work to do, but I was like, I might as well come back to the house and offload stuff I have to do, like I have to carry and carry it all the way from London, and then leave the house here and get to the library before 3 o'clock so I can do my Zoom call there for MSK and then go straight to cardio-respiratory after that. So yeah, right now I'm going to unpack my bag, fold up my laundry that I need to do because I didn't do that before I left, and yeah, continue with some work. Hey, so now I'm just need to pack up my stuff because I think the bus is coming in, let me see the time it is, 15 minutes. They're not usually on time anyway, so it's not the end of the world. This assignment thing I was looking at is just so annoying and I'm so ready to be done with it. Hey guys, so I just got in the house now. Oh, I did some shopping. I went to Aldi. I bought more than I said I'd buy, but I'm allowed to because I am pissed. More at myself than anything. So I prepared for the lecture in terms of at work yesterday. I read through the slides and all that, and then the lecture today, I'm talking about neuro. Not neuro, I mean cardio-respiratory. Neuro is a whole other thing that we're gonna have to deal with. The lecture just made me feel so freaking stupid, so inadequate, and everything. Because it's like, you know, when there's people just obviously who know everything, and you're there like, bruh. And the thing that winds me up is obviously because I know I went through it yesterday. I'm pretty sure I said before, I'm not a person who likes to speak in lectures. I don't like to speak up, and I've always been like that, which most people wouldn't think considering my personality. But yeah, it was honestly just infuriating because like there's points where like, okay, I know this because I've done it in my undergrad, I know this, and I'm like, okay, now it's like, okay, you're getting to a point where you're just assuming we know this, and other people do know this, okay, so maybe I'm just fucking stupid. Yeah. Honestly, like, I have my days where I'm just like, why am I even here? Like, I know I want to be a physio really badly and all of that, but I feel like since coming onto this course, when it comes to me not understanding something, I'm not like, oh, you tried, you get it next time. I'm just like, you fucking stupid. Like, how the fuck does everybody else get it? Like, am I missing something? Like, when I see it and it's just like, yeah, it's not healthy, and people are like, no, don't speak to yourself like that. But I'm like, oh, so I'm just not in the mood, but we shall move on. I've got to put this food away and then get back to some revision because this thing clearly knows nothing. So I'll get back to you when I either revising or in the morning when I have practical or after practical. Who knows? But my dumb ass is gonna go eat something. Thank you. Morning, guys. I just woke up. It's 7:05. Right now I'm just uploading a video for you guys. I was doing it last night and then I fell asleep. So I'm doing it now. Okay. And then while that does that, I'm gonna have to get up in like 5 minutes Yeah. Today, I just have practical today, like uni-wise. But this evening at 8, I have a bench board committee meeting. So I want to get a good amount of work done in between that camp. And I'm also going to come back here to make my dinner before I go and drop off my stuff. So, yeah, and I can't stay out too late today because I have a 9 a.m. again. Basically, I'm all 9 a.m.s this week, pretty much, apart from Monday. So, yeah. But you know the drill. I'm about to do Anki from the comfort of my bed. And yeah, get up, put my practical kit on, and go make some porridge or something. Yeah, I'll just hold it like that. But yeah, so I'm in the library now. I'm going to, first thing I've got to do is post that bench wall post about varsity, which is in March, which is awesome. Yeah, so I've got to post that up, and I'm going to write myself a to-do list in my notebook that you are currently bouncing on, and then get on with writing up some lectures and stuff. Later on today at 8 o'clock, I'm going to meet the bench ball lot, and we're going to do a committee meeting about varsity. So I'm going to see how much work I get done. I've got to write up the MSK lecture that I've been procrastinating on from last week, and write up the cardio-respiratory thing from last night, and then look at the prep for cardio-respiratory tomorrow morning. So yeah, it's going to be a busy one, but let's get on with this bench ball post first. So I'm back in the house now. So I've got what time is it? Let me see, what time is it? I have 3 hours before the bench ball committee meeting. So technically, let's say I have 2 hours because it'll take me time to get back to near the uni where we're meeting. In the meantime, I'm gonna watch an episode of Cheer on Netflix, and I'm going to I'm gonna put the footage that I've filmed so far from this week onto my hard drive, my external hard drive, and do the touch-ups that I didn't get to do in the library. So in the library it was pretty productive. I didn't really film much because I left out of the room that I was in originally because someone else had booked that room. So I went to the main part of the library, and in the main part of the library I finished the MSK thing I said I was going to do. I didn't finish cardio-respiratory just based off time, because I got sidetracked and started focusing on the video for Saturday, and writing the description and tags and all of that for you guys. So I didn't film anything last night. It was by the time I got in, I was freaking knackered. Jumped in the shower, jumped in bed. I haven't charged any of my devices. I literally charged nothing. So, my laptop, 3%. iPad, 16%. So, yeah, fabulous. Absolutely beautiful. But it's not too bad. I'm just gonna go to practical, and then library for a little bit to finish off this lecture stuff that I've written up. I've got a lot to do in practical today. Okay, stomach, I'm gonna feed you in a bit. Yeah, I've got a lot to do in practical today. There's quite a few sheets to go through. We're drawing on each other's chests, so hence the sports bra today. It's gonna be interesting, I suppose. It's gonna be a lot. They're like, bring an eyebrow pencil. I'm like, I don't wear makeup, so how am I gonna bring an eyebrow pencil? So hopefully my partner brings an eyebrow pencil. Hopefully, let's just, because if not, I'm like, I have whiteboard pens, but they're not washable, based off what I was looking. Hi. So, I shouldn't speak with my mouth full, but anyway, I'm in the library now. I'm going to do some notes on cardio-respiratory. But I'm going to finish the lecture that I didn't finish yesterday, because I hold 120 slides. That's a lot of slides. So I've got to finish that off. I'm probably going to be in here for 2 hours. And I'm going to try and catch my housemate so I can jump back with her to the house. And then get on with the filming the videos for you guys. Practical today, I'll insert a picture. We were drawing on each other for cardio-respiratory, like trying to navigate the bony points and the landmarks to help us like learn stuff. I've got to do all of that. If I don't do that today, depending on how long it takes me to film, it's just that I need to catch the daylight, because if you notice, I film with natural lighting. So yeah, I've got to do that and prepare for Neuro tomorrow. But I don't want to overwork myself today. So we'll see how much work I get done now in these 2 hours. Because I found another group study room like I was in yesterday. Because obviously people are away right now. Because most other people get the week off, but I don't get the week off. So I'm making the most of it and using the group study rooms, because then I don't have to wear a mask. I can play my music out loud. Well, not really music, but like I can play my lectures out loud if need be without having to have the headphones on constantly. So making the most of it, because next week these rooms gonna be busy, and I'm gonna need to find a new spot. Well, my old original spot is gonna have to be my new spot, you know? I'm back in the house now. I'm going to change out of my practical kit, and then I've got 2 videos to film. I think I'm gonna film a like study with me, and I might just have it like as a Wednesday filler. Let me know if you like those Wednesday filler videos. And I'm also going to film a video that actually one of you guys suggested to me, and it's about how to make friends when transferring universities. So hopefully I can get this out not long after this video comes out, because yeah, I've got a few tips, but I'm not going to share them here. I'm going to share them in the video, but yeah, gotta get changed and get filming. So I just did my first part of prep for Neuro tomorrow, and I'm not gonna lie, so far it feels like a little bit of me. Like, I've been saying for longest time, like ever since I did my work experience, I'm like, I'm gonna specialize in Neuro, I'm gonna specialize in Neuro. I know I haven't even had a lecture yet, but honestly, we'll see how I feel tomorrow and whether I feel the same about like that. I think this module is gonna be a bit me. Like, I'm actually gonna enjoy this module, because so far, well, the first thing we've just had to do for prep is we're looking at the rehabilitation framework and like the process, rehabilitation process, and the ICF framework. Basically just like long and short of it is looking at person overall, basically, not just them as their condition. And like that's a lot of what I'm really interested in. And there's a lot of why I tend to like lean more to like psychology based types of things, where it's like, okay, so for example, ever since undergrad, where I realized I really enjoy psychology, I keep like looking into whenever since this essay I did in my undergrad about dementia, I can't help but look into it further, because obviously it's a neurological condition, and I find it really interesting looking into it, and I also find it interesting looking into it not just in terms of like the symptoms side of things, but in terms of the impact on the person and people around them. So I feel like that framework obviously is what it's saying is like you look at the impact of the condition, but you also look at the impact on the person and the people around them and the things around them. So yeah, I think I should be able to. I'm not gonna toot my own. I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna grasp it, I'm gonna ace it. I think I will be comfortable with it. And I hear that some people say, like, I mean, each their own. Some people say that Neuro is like one of the harder modules. So we'll see. We'll see how we do. Because for me, like, all the modules, well, so far, obviously, in MSK, I found really hard at first. Like, I was kind of like, with the anatomy side of things. And like cardio-respiratory, we also how it was on Monday. So yeah, I'll let you know tomorrow how I feel about it at the end of the day. Because tomorrow is basically Neuro and Friday's Neuro. So whether I come out smiling at the camera or whether I come out just like, don't even ask about it, like that, then you know how it went. But I'm gonna do my second bit of prep. So I'm gonna prep for practical because I have my practical before my lecture. I'm gonna prep for that, and then I'm gonna go check on the food because it shouldn't be too much longer. And it's nearly 7 now, so yeah. Quickly, I just wanted to clarify, um, when I'm talking about the framework, I'm not saying that other modules and other aspects of physiotherapy don't look at people like that, because they do. I just looked back on the footage and I was like, I think the way I worded that comes across like, oh, MSK physios don't look at that, or other people don't look at this. They do. Everyone in healthcare treats a person, well, they should treat a person more than just a condition, you know, like look at their, yes, they've got their signs and their symptoms, but treat them as a whole, a person, like holistic care, that type of approach to everybody, like, you know, everybody's different, not one size fits all. So yeah, I just thought I'd jump in here quickly and, you know, clear that up just in case someone wants to come to me and be like, oh, you're just hating, and like, no. But yeah, let me get back to my prep. Finally gonna sit down, have some dinner. So I've got pork chop. I cooked 2, one for tomorrow. Some potatoes, carrots, onions, and broccoli, and some rice. And then I'm going to watch the rest of Cheer. I had to see wherever I finished watching it because I fell asleep last night, and it was watching me. Morning. I feel like I've been in the same clothes the whole time. You know? Because I'm constantly either going from my pajamas to practical gear. Yeah. I do own more clothes, I swear. It's just that practical the whole time. Anyway, yeah, so I just woke up, doing my Anki right now, and then I'm gonna sort out breakfast. Today we have a 9 AM for Neuro, so it's a 2-hour class. Yeah, I can't tell you stop at, but we're definitely going over because I don't want to say one thing and then, you know. Anyway, so I have practical, and then I have a 5-hour gap, which I'm gonna go to the library for, so it's gonna be the same thing as yesterday, so I'm probably not gonna film that and bore you guys with the whole library session, but I'll let you know how the practical went. And then I have bench ball, and straight out of bench ball I have Neuro lecture, so I'm probably not gonna tell you how bench ball went until I get back. So yeah, and dinner's already good, so that's a perk. Yeah, so I'm just trying to get this laptop doing. Yeah, so that's all good. Dinner's already cooked and everything. All I have to do tomorrow is like put my laundry on, because I do my laundry just before I leave. So yeah, that's that. But today shall be a fun day. Towards the end of the week is Neuro, so I hope I love it. I really do. Hey, so I realized I haven't updated you guys all day. I've been busy all day, so today obviously I had my first Neuro practical. Well, today wasn't really a practical, it was more of a sit down discussion, like just learning fundamental stuff of how we're gonna kind of conduct the year, but not really the module to an extent. We looked at like the ICF framework, and did it in relation to some case studies, and then ourselves if we had certain conditions. So I thought it was really interesting, and I feel like I'm really going to enjoy this module, but let's see if I shoot myself in the foot. But so far, really enjoying it, and I think the teacher's pretty cool. So yeah, I like that. And then I had a 5-hour break. In the 5-hour break, I went to the library like I said I would. I started my essay that I needed to start. I did some other stuff that I needed to do on my computer. I'm like prepping for my seminar tomorrow, but I've got a little bit more to do to prep. Like basically the teacher put up 2 videos, but then I also looked at these old stuff, like resources I had from my study abroad year. And if you haven't heard about the fact that I did study abroad year, obviously I'm gonna point you to the study abroad playlist where you can hear about my time in the US when I studied abroad in my undergraduate degree. But anyway, back to today. So I did that, and then I went to bench ball. Bench ball was very strenuous. Yeah, like not to be TMI, but you know, when you're at that time and you're exercising, for some reason it seems to be very strenuous. Anyway, that's why I was like, oh my god, I'm tired, like already. But or maybe it's just because I haven't exercised in ages. In terms of like, I haven't done bench ball in a while, so I haven't done any exercise on that level in a while. But yeah, it was all good. Made it to class on time because bench ball's literally right after, like class is right after bench ball. The neuro lecture, the lecture was calm, cool. He just told us about our assessments, kept it chill. I'm glad that we don't have a practical assessment, and it's a good reason why we don't, because he's like, realistically, you can't pretend to have a stroke. You know what I mean? And it's kind of fucked up if you do. But like, you know what I mean? It's kind of hard for the model to pretend to have these symptoms for you to then treat them. So it's just easier not to do a practical for that module, which makes sense. So that was all good, and then came back to the house, and I've been like focusing on editing videos for you guys and scheduling them up, because you know me, batch film. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell to post in the upcoming months. No idea, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, today's been a good day. I'm gonna do my dishes. Oh, I bought this reusable flask from campus. I've been getting a lot of hot chocolate lately, so I thought it made sense to finally purchase one. And yeah, but I think I might end the video here, because tomorrow I just have a seminar and then for neuro, and then I go home to London. So I thought I'll end the video here. Some boring, guys, but I hope you enjoyed following me the first 4 days basically of my new semester, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.